If you are using Windows laptop or PC, and you want to upgrade your system, or you even want to buy a new Windows laptop or PC in 2024, 2025, then this video is for you. Now, behind me is the MSI GF76 Cantana 11UD that I got early 2022. I've used it for over 2 years without any issue. No blue screen, nothing. It has worked. I'll probably make another video on 5 things you need to do so that you have such experience on your Windows system. But if you're thinking, should I buy a higher version of laptop or PC, or should I upgrade some things in my current PC, then this video is for you, because I'll show you things that will show that you need to get a new upgrade of a higher PC, or things that you will see, then you know, okay, there are 1 or 2 things I will have to upgrade in this particular system to keep using it for some more years before finally upgrading. And the more important thing in this video is I'm going to go hands-on. This system, laptop behind it, I've not opened it before. I've used it for 2 years. The seal is still there. I've not opened it before, but I'm going to open it, show you some things practically, hands-on, that will help you to make this best decision. So if you're ready, come with me. Let's get started. Okay, welcome back. I think the first thing you need to deal with here is understand what is the thing that is causing you some disturbance or stress in the current system you are using. So the first problem I have with this is the storage, and I identify that. So you must identify your first frustration, and if it is something that you can easily replace, then there might be no need to just buy a new PC or laptop immediately. You can just increase your storage, store more file, do your work the way you're doing it. But if you realize that the problem is coming in from the CPU, GPU, especially on a laptop, that is when I'll advise you to buy a newer one, or to do a complete new upgrade instead of upgrading the parts or peripheral. So let's go in now and talk about this hard drive. So this is our MSI laptop. It's 17.3 inches. Before we think of buying a new SSD to put into it, we're going to try to open it and see the spaces, whether we can take in a heat sink and all that to make it. You can see the seal is still sealed. I have not opened it going to 3 years now because it just works. So let's open it up and see. There are about 16 screws to lose, but why go through all that for SSD replacement or upgrade? Well, modern problems. Let's go to MSI website to check out the full specification. This is the 11UD model of the MSI Cantana GF76. There are 2 DDR4 3200 MHz slots of RAM up to 64 gig of RAM. But there is only 1 slot for M2 SSD, NVMe PCIe Gen 3. But that information didn't tell us anything about the size of the SSD. There are 5 sizes of M.2 SSDs. Then there is the M key, the B key, the M plus B key, and yes, there are SATA SSDs that look exactly like the NVMe PCIe SSDs. As if the SATA versus the NVMe is not confusing enough, there are M2 slots that can take only M key or B key or both keys in various laptops, so we have to be sure. The one you may not be sure of is if your current SSD has a DRAM chip, and if the one you're going to buy also have a DRAM chip. Time to break the seal. It's already out of warranty, so no worries. It is time to rip open the laptop for the first time in almost 3 years. I think it's about time. Whoa! Look how beautiful the inside is. I love the cooling system. These shining copper pipes and 2 blazing fans. It's got 2 pieces of 8 GB Samsung RAM. I had no idea I've been using Samsung RAM all this while. What SSD is inside? It's got a Kingston NVMe SSD. But should you buy the fastest SSD out there? Unfortunately, you'll be wasting money buying any SSD that is above the PCIe specification of your motherboard. If you bring a PCIe version 4.0 SSD and put it in a PCIe 2.0 motherboard, the speed will reduce to PCIe 2.0 speeds. So make sure you put the exact specification on your motherboard to get the optimal speed and performance. I almost got the Samsung Evo 980, but that's a PCIe 4 SSD. And so after a lot of research, I went with Team Group MP34 2TB, which has a DRAM chip and also is PCIe Gen 3. So I got the best for my motherboard, which will give me the highest speed and save me more money. Well, little did I know that my best choice on paper was scarce in real life. I searched all through Amazon for Team Group MP34 2TB. I only saw the MP44, which has no DRAM, although it has SLC cache, but it's also PCIe 4. My laptop will not utilize all the speed that it can give. I searched all the internet, I found the last one on eBay and I got it. I'm so excited. The MP33 Team Group is the closest, but that actually doesn't have the DRAM chip inside. But that 5-year warranty on my choice is another advantage of having SSD storage that has DRAM chip. The Team Group MP34 is about 2.5 times faster than the hard drive that is inside my system. So I'm kind of excited about this. I'm also going to get the RAM, get 16 gig of RAM. I'm going to talk about the RAM upgrade on a separate video, but I've already ordered for it, and I'm also going to show you the cloning, how to clone this. So there are ways that you can do. So this hard drive is the one I kind of have my system image. I can use it and connect to laptop, in system recovery mode, and I can move everything that is in the old laptop to this one from this external. Of course, I also have a SSD reader that I can use and use some other software to clone this and put it in. So that will be on the next video about this. So make sure you click on that subscribe button if you are interested in doing that. And these are things that are simple, but you must be guided, and so that you can carefully do it and not have any problem. I'm excited. So the next stop, we're going to put this thing inside the MSI GF container, and it's going to be a big relief. I mean, going from 512 to 2 terabytes SSD, higher speed, and I mean, it's going to help my workflow in the future. So you want to be a part of that. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. And if you have any question about upgrading your system or anything you want to do, drop it in the comment section and I will answer you as quickly as I can. And make sure you follow me for more interesting tech tips. And until I see you in the next one, it is peace to our world. Subscribe. I'll see you.